Morning, this is Palin Smith. It's January 22nd. It's about 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning. And I'm out here doing a little recon. Had that loud fox last night in the dark, darting in and out. And I was standing right in the doorway over there on the first level. And that animal was loud. Some people say it was a mating call. Well, if it was a mating call, I was responding, because I'd had a conversation with it. I don't know what the name of that animal was, but I'd call it Liz for now. Anyway, there's the footprints. This almost looks like a rabbit print, but this is where they first saw the image in the lights of the building over here. And then it was back in the woods and around the dumpster. And sometimes there's dogs that hang out over here with their owners, but there's footprints back there. Can't tell what they are, but I can tell what these are over here. I already checked these babies out. Now these are very close together, and it's like not a trot. Well, it's a quick walk. I'm walking the opposite direction that the fox was running. It looks like but I'm not an expert at fox tracks. But he did, and it was right. He was so close. He was standing. I saw him dart right by this place last night. I was standing right in my doorway, and he stopped right at the tree trunk here. Right here he stopped. These are his footprints right alongside mine. So, and that's my house right there. So I was having a conversation face to face. I thought he was about 75 feet away, but I could tell now that he was closer than that. And he ran right across here a couple times. There's one time he went down and did a loop down there, and here's his tracks again. So he was doing a dance. And look at his prints over here. This fox was really something. Look at all those prints. He was all around out here last night, and he was howling up a storm. I'm going to find out where they go to. This is interesting now. I think there was a fox den under this building. I saw the baby foxes last year, so maybe this is the mating season for the foxes. Look at all these tracks out there. These are all fox tracks from last night. This is amazing. And it went down into the yard next door. I'm going to see if there's any tracks that go under the building. If there is, then we know they're still living under here. As late as a few months ago, we saw foxes across the driveway. Now this looks like a different track here, but it could be. Let's see if there's any action over under the corner of the building here. Nope. Nothing over here. Go around the other side. This is where you usually come in and out, right under the broken lattice here. But there's no footprints going under that way. They come around this side. What kind of print is that? Because I heard the animal screeching from back in the woods here. Couldn't see it, but my ears are still very, very keen. I don't really want to crawl back under there, but it looks like there's activity at the back corner of animals over there. It looks like a lot of activity recently. I'm going to go a little closer, but I'm actually going to stay here. But it looks like there's much more activity over in that corner, so maybe that's his entrance and exit. So anyway, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What was that, Mr. Rogers? I'm starting to hear things. Look at this guy. Right here. Those are the same footprints. This is a very favorite route. When the snow is on the ground, you can see the route. Tell you, there's no animal alive last night smaller than a fox that could have withstood the onslaught of a hungry fox or a mating fox or whatever. But anyway, it's certainly nice to live on the rural area of Connecticut and to hear these sounds and see these animals from time to time, whether it be black bear trying to get in our dumpster over here. That happened last year several times. I didn't get a chance to film it, but it was there. Look at this nice. Does this look like the same prints of the other ones over there that are longer apart? Because I heard that fox, maybe he was just walking here and not running, because he was loud. That track there is definitely different than this track. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Looks like a fox was laying on the ground. Oh no, those are dog prints and dogs. That was from earlier yesterday, from my next door neighbor, who actually has the same name as the name I gave to the fox. The fox I named Liz. Hey, just incidentally, that's also the name of my upstairs neighbor. How great is that? I didn't know that, but now I do. All right. I've worn my heavy coat for the first time in several years. It was down to 1 this morning, maybe lower where you are. Anyway, I'm going in now. But the sun sure feels nice. I think this coat is ready for about 10 or 20 below zero. And believe it or not, the last time somebody wore it was in 2021, and her name was Elizabeth. Man, oh man, how do you figure that? A red coat on Elizabeth?